o'clock in the morning. I cannot sleep when this dream has got me going. Lucid dreams, I'm caught up in these nightmares. Yo, Ash, what you on, gang? Slim Shell, what it do, young lady? Crap, I done left my box in there. I need that box. What's good? What's good? I come to confront the Steve Wilkos show. Alex, just trying to see if we're gonna get some more people up in here. Slim Shell, I used that thumbnail of you and Didi yesterday. Now that's how I got new people to come to the show. I mean, to come to the live stream. So, I may use it again just to see. I'm gonna test it. If I don't get any new people to come here, um, I'm gonna use that thumbnail again and just try and just see if that was the case. I like that. Damn it, what is it called? How y'all like that sleep paralysis song? Y'all really like that? I see y'all been going ham on it. It's two songs. The Christmas. What is that Christmas freestyle called? Your Holidays and what is the other song called? When it goes like, how come every time I see you, I get a little, that song right there. Fan page is in the building. What's going on, fan page? I can't even show y'all what I got in my hand. YouTube would take me down. It would take me down. What you say? I don't know. What you say? Uh-oh, Gigi is in the building. Much respect. Thanks for coming through. I jumped on her because I'm getting ready to do the podcast, and so I wanted to kind of warm myself up. Before a perform, a rap artist perform, there's an opening act. This is the opening act. So hopefully, the people that can't make it at the time, hopefully they can make it here, etc. I'm just getting myself prepared. Try to give me a second. I'm gonna look at the screen. I promise y'all, I ain't neglecting y'all. We ain't that type of person. Yeah, I wanted to address it because there's so many people coming in. This particular video on my channel, the Steve Wilkos show, that has crazy amount of views and it has some crazy comments because people watch that video that's not even connected with my channel. It's like the YouTube shorts. We all know that YouTube pushes our shorts in front of a lot of people, right? It doesn't do that with your videos. You have to get your videos past a certain amount of likes for YouTube to push your videos. Somebody asked from Reverb Nation, that's a tattoo in the middle of your forehead. Yes, an invisible tattoo, only meant to be seen under a certain light. It's a T. But we speaking about something else right now. And yeah, so I just came on here to just like address these allegations of these crazy folks. It's like I don't know. They like some of them have confused. Some of them like, I know the show fake. The show is fake, but this episode wasn't fake. And it's like, it's so many discrepancies in there to tell you it's fake. And the first thing is they call me Malcolm. They address me as Malcolm through that whole show. Now this is the thing. Let me let y'all know that y'all can go search it up on YouTube and go watch the whole video, but it's not gonna be as entertaining as me sitting there going through the video frame by frame, let y'all know what's going on this particular piece, what's happening, why did I say this, why did Steve react that way. So y'all can go watch it on YouTube. But like I said, if we can get the video on my channel to 50 likes, we're going to do like a whole reaction and I'm going to break down everything. But the first discrepancy is that they call me Malcolm on the show. And my name is not Malcolm. I never was born as Malcolm. Never been called Malcolm. That was her brother. Her brother is Malcolm. Slim Wise brother is Malcolm, man. I used his ID because I wasn't 18 at the time, and it was like, yo, you know, you got to fly a plane and get here, right? And you can't go get on a plane without an adult. And then so that's when I was talking to the producer, one of the producers, a female named Leslie, Leslie Hatman. I'll never forget. And she was like, she was kind of like talking me through, even though it might sound like it's illegal, but she was like, maybe you can try to kind of get an ID of somebody that look like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not snitching. I'm just trying to give people the exact pieces because a lot of people, for some reason, I don't know why they think it's real. I'm a hell of an actor. What can I say? If it was real, I would not be in touch with my kid's mom. That would have been shut off a long time ago since we did that show. And for two, I wouldn't even be allowed to I have custody of my daughter Mariah. I wouldn't have custody of her because we watched the whole show. One of the parts on the show was, oh, you spanked a 2-year-old for peeing on herself, and Steve, made a big deal out of it, like, yo, because a lot of parts they didn't add in the show, but they was like, they calling the police on me. They gonna have this investigation with and all of that. Yo, give me a second. My kid's arguing. Device. They're arguing over a device, so I just took it from make it better for all of us. So back to the story. Yeah, if if people watch the whole episode, they see that it was a thing to where I wasn't supposed to, go back home and they're supposed to lock me up for this or that child abuse or whatever. And so this is how scripted that show was. Steve didn't want to do that. The producer said we're not gonna add this part due to this being a script. You're gonna receive some real life backlash for this. And so that was that. We scripted it before when we first made the phone call to the producer and they first got in touch with us. We written a script then because she was like, Leslie asked me, it was like, okay, what can you bring to the show? Like, do you have any situation that we can spice up? Like, maybe a kid that you know that's yours, and you want to just say you want a DNA test and make some kind of story of why you want a DNA test. This is what these people was telling me. This is what, and just for the dudes and the ladies that's coming in the comment section, like half of them think, oh, it's real. You're just trying to clean your act up or clean yourself up or give yourself a good image. My image is already good. I'm already great. Like I'm straight. I'm good. The commissioner of where I stay know who I am. The commissioner come by and bring me plates sometimes. Like the commissioner come by sometimes and put me on her live stream, and so I'm good. I don't need to say that just because if it was that case, I wouldn't even told people in the first. I wouldn't even brought it to y'all attention in the first place. Y'all didn't know. Nobody knew I was on the Steve Wilco show. So that was the case. I wouldn't have brought it to your attention in the first place. And I'm not doing it. This is not like an explanation. I'm just going through the motions with y'all to let certain people know. Hopefully the same people that was commenting on the video, hopefully they see a clip of this or something. But they just swear up and down that it was just real and it's just like, I'm not answering any questions, right? I'm not answering. No, y'all cannot get that computer back. No, y'all was just fighting over that, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all work that out as brothers. Y'all talk to each other. Work it out with your brother. Y'all, you cut me off again, it's just gonna be a straight no. Work it out with your brother. Y'all sit down, have a conversation. See who gonna have it at this time and who gonna have it at that time. If both of y'all can cut, you cut off, bro. You just interrupted me. Go ahead. Go, bro. You just cutting me off. Joe down. I'm not listening, bro. Just go, bro. You tripping, bro. I just told you to be quiet and listen. You're not listening. Kicking it with the Rooks. What's going on? And so yeah, everything was pretty much scripted. And the producer, y'all go. The original video. I think Steve Wilkos has a YouTube channel. Y'all can find the video. Y'all go to that particular video. The producer seen me leave a comment. The male producer, I think his name is Jeff. This is in the comment section. You guys can go look. I left a comment on the video, and he reached out to me asking me, can I do like a scripted update? so that he can update the people in the comment section of what's going on. And so that's still over there in the comments. And so yeah, everything was definitely scripted. Like I said, it was acting. Do I regret it? Hell no. That put me past so much stuff because it's like some of the rappers that is invested in me, right? I'm not gonna bring their names up because we gain our own clout over here. We don't gain clout from rappers' name. But one of the rappers that's invested, he's a monthly Spotify listener of mine, so he's paying monthly to listen to me. And he told me straight up, I would have never even figured out who he was if I hadn't saw that clip of the Steve Wilkos show. And so that gave me an extra boost on Spotify. And that's how once he subscribed to my monthly listeners, other people did, like some of his people did, and gave me a boost in my career. And so instead of me having to grow gradually slow on Spotify, I already had a heads up and a head start due to me being on that show because somebody recognized me from it. The first thing that person did was say, I knew that was fake. And so, yeah, hey, VOM, much respect. Thank you for coming. You're our next person on my No YouTubers Left Behind program. I was just explaining the Steve Wilkos show. I have the video uploaded on my channel, not the full video, just a piece of it. And I was reacting to it, letting people know, yo, this is what happened during that moment. Or when I said that, this what happened. I got a lot of people coming up in the comments like, yo, I know Steve Wilkos is kind of scripted, but this particular episode was real. And so they thinking it's real, which I think is a good thing because if it is, I'm a hell of an actor. You know, I'm a hell of an actor. And so I just wanted to come on here and let the people know it is definitely scripted. But this the thing. Y'all can choose to search it up and go find it. Steve, the episode. I wasn't going to tell y'all because I wanted y'all to give me them views. But when y'all go find it and watch it, it's not going to be the same. I just said it's not going to be the same as me, the person who's actually on the show, sitting there reviewing, watching with y'all, giving y'all frame by frame what's going on, why that was said, you know, why Steve might have said this, why I reacted to it. And y'all know the big thing he do is tell people to get out of his chair. They can't sit down when they're on the episode. Then he put me out the chair. Hell yes, he put me out the chair. He made me get out the chair. And you know what? Yo, my grandma was going off on Steve. When I say, yo, she was going off on him, she didn't care if I was a bad. You got to love grandmamas. She didn't care if I was a bad dude or whatever. She was going. And it's crazy because before the show even started, we did have a conversation that this was going to happen. Everything is scripted. And they said you can bring 2 people with you outside of the people that's coming on stage with you. And she was there, somebody else was there. And man, she was that against the grain. They didn't play that on the episode because once again, that's the inside that y'all don't know too. It's a lot of inside y'all don't know. It's a lot that happened during the episodes of the Steve Wilkos show, and they cut it out. They just don't want you to see it. They told me before I went up there, they was like, yo, Steve has been kind of, he hasn't been getting angry. The ratings went down. You know, the ratings go up when he's angry, throwing chairs. Leslie was like, piss him off. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to go up here talking mad stuff to this dude. I got in his face. We shoved each other. That was my highlight. I went back to the hood telling everybody, yeah, I just almost laid hands on Steve. And when they aired, everybody like, yo, what happened to you laying hands on Steve? And I'm like, yo, they did not script that episode. Someone watching with me. She's like, what happened to that part where you and Steve was in it? And it's just like, yo, okay, now I see. I get the game. I see what's going on. And so I got a little bit of insight on that show. I got a little bit of insight on that for y'all. Maury Povich, I don't know if it's still like this. Maury Povich, Steve, and what's the other dude's name? Jerry Springer. They was all they all shot their TV shows in the same building. Like one cast room was directly next to the other cast room, and the other cast room was directly to the other cast room, so forth and etc. Another piece of insight, that green room is cold as hell. Very cold. I wish they had me sitting in there for at least 45 minutes to an hour. And no coat, no jacket, very cold. They got other people coming in. And so I was kind of quiet, when the people was coming in. And after a while, I just got to talking to people, asking questions, trying to learn shit. Like, yo, you here for the Steve? Are you an actor on the Steve Wilkos show too? And some of the people was telling me that they was on the Jerry Springer show, and some people was on the other show, etc. So on and so forth. Crystal, what's going on, sis? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. What time is it? I don't want to be late for the podcast. 7:30. All right, I gotta get off here. We got a podcast to do at 8:00. Yeah, so let's do it 8:00 sharp. Y'all meet me over here. We're gonna do the podcast. We're gonna have some fun. I do have some specific topics. I'm about to share these topics on my community wall. Like, soon as I boop y'all up, y'all come into the podcast, show up on the community wall so that y'all can see these topics. I'm not gonna mention. It's too many people to be mentioning. I do it once a day just to say I love y'all, but just back to back is just too much. It's just. But I'm about to go ahead and drop the podcast topics. Didi, some chill. I don't know which one of y'all gonna be up with me, but make sure y'all come and watch and see what we're gonna be talking about tonight. I'll see y'all at 8:00 p.m. Eastern. Remember, YouTube ain't gonna give you the notification. Just pop up. Y'all see it's 8:00, 8:01, 8:05. Show up.